Hello YouTube, and welcome to Practicing with Green Lantern on Injustice. Now, this is not going to be like a basic combo video. I mean, I'm sure you can find those on YouTube. This is more of an analysis on the character. And I think, unfortunately, Green Lantern gets a lot of hate. I mean, a lot of people think he's really easy to play. He reminds me a lot of Ermac from MK9, if you know how that was. But, I use Green Lantern as a main. I put a lot of practice into him, and unfortunately, if you use Green Lantern, you can get a lot of hate. You know, like you beat, like, for example, you beat Deathstroke who's been spamming you the entire match. You beat Deathstroke, you get the message like, oh, you put Green Lantern, he can just constantly throw you, and then he teleports around the map and hits you in the head. Like, I mean, what's that? Like, Green Lantern's actually a pretty solid character. And it kind of depends on the player. Yeah, you can play cheaply with Green Lantern, but you can play cheaply with anyone, really. I mean, the way I play Green Lantern is I try to do a lot of mix-ups. I try to also do a lot of range game if people are just moving away. I mean, like, I'm not going to just get sucked in and just get pounded for it. I mean, what I like to do is something called punish tactics. Basically, if they're going to run away from you, just punish them from a distance, which is why Green Lantern comes in handy. Now, another thing about Green Lantern is that if people are jumping in the air and doing projectiles like Deathstroke, well, maybe not Deathstroke, like Superman, because I know a lot of people get caught on the ground while Superman's in the air. Green Lantern's good because he's a counter for that. He has his air ram. I think that's pretty useful because I've beaten a Superman with like a 42-3 ratio because all he did was stay in the air and shoot people and people didn't know what to do. Green Lantern can kind of adapt to that. He can do his jumping ram, and that actually is also good because it just closes in on people. Like, if you're far away and the guy's just throwing projectiles, Green Lantern's already boom in your face, ready to do some combos. So that's a useful thing about him. So let's just show you some of the basic things with Green Lantern. The first basic thing I do with Green Lantern is back 1-2, and that is what I call his bread and butter combo because, I mean, 90% of people online, that I fought at least, have no idea that Green Lantern can do that. They think he's doing his back 1-3, which it looks like that. And I'm sure if you fought Green Lanterns, you probably got hit by that at least once, and if you didn't, then kudos, good job. I mean, he can be pretty predictable if you don't know how to play him that well, or maybe if you don't main him. So, yeah, back 1-2, that just gets people all the time. So if you're fighting Green Lantern, and you're blocking a lot of the back 1-3, if they know how to play their character, then you can expect to see that coming. So just kind of keep your guard up. It's just going to be low guard, then move back. Kind of the same as low guard, move back with back 1-3. So that's the thing with Green Lantern. Just to get out of the way, I'm going to show Green Lantern's most damaging combo that I can think of right now. And if it interests you, I may do another video kind of explaining, you know, how step by step how to set it up. Let's just see how it looks right now. Oh, well, I messed it up. But you see that was 43%, and that's just one bar. I mean, you can play, like, you know, Sinestro with someone, maybe do about, you know, 3 bars, and get about 30%. I mean, so, yeah, I mean, Green Lantern's a pretty beastly character if you know how to play him. A strategy for people that are playing Green Lantern, and for people that are fighting Green Lantern, if you're ducking constantly, and the Green Lantern doesn't just keeps doing low 1-2, low 1-2, low 1-3, then yeah, you can probably beat him easily. But when I play as Green Lantern or fight against people that are playing as Green Lantern and they just constantly duck because they think they know exactly how to beat my character, I mix it up with forward 2, down 1, which looks like this, and that's an overhead. It leads instantly to a combo. So for people that are just ducking constantly, like, oh, you can't hit me, I'm on the ground, look at me ducking. Basically I just do forward 1, down, forward 2, sorry, forward 2, down 1, and then I do trait with his bullet to get him into the air like that. Let's see how that looks in motion. And boom, that's 35% right there. So yeah, I don't know if this video persuaded you at all, but Green Lantern is a really good character. But I mean, it's like every other character in Injustice. If you don't use your head and you don't adapt to the strategy your opponent's using, you can lose easily. I mean, just like a Superman with his jumping air shoot. I mean, it took me forever. I lost countless matches because I couldn't figure out his air ram in time, and he just chipped away my health a little bit at a time. Yeah, Green Lantern's new character friendly, but he's far from I would say he's far from basically like an easy character like Doomsday. Doomsday is just in your face constantly, like, I'm Doomsday, I just hit you, I teleport to the air, and then I knock you over with my shoulder ram, and then I earthquake. I mean, yeah, Green Lantern takes a little bit more strategy, but if you can learn Green Lantern, then, I mean, that's a good first step for learning more sophisticated characters like Lex, Ares, I mean, and it's also good to just have a solid character you can go to if, you're fighting people that you're not experienced against, because Green Lantern's kind of like the jack of all trades. He has the range game, he has the close in, he has the combos, and he has the hitboxes. Yeah, he's a pretty good character, and if you guys would like, I may make another video kind of in depth as to how you do all of his combos. But this video is kind of, showing his strengths, but I also want to talk about his weaknesses. Green Lantern can't reach you from a certain point. He can reach you about half screen to close screen. So if you stay away from Green Lantern, he's lost his most powerful tool. He can't hit you with his grab. I mean, he can try and hit you with his bullets, but I mean, if you're a fast character like Deathstroke or Sinestro, you can easily outzone him. So the Green Lantern may jump to the air and start trying to do these attacks. They're overhead, so if you're ducking, you're going to get hit and take some damage. So kind of be mindful of that. You may just want to keep moving back, and Green Lantern's bullets will barely do any damage. And now, I don't know many Green Lanterns that do this, but if they start to close in with their battering ram, kind of be ready for that, because Green Lantern's, useful at close screen to mid screen. So you gotta be kind of careful as to basically where your positioning is. Now, Green Lantern's super move is basically an area of effect. It's a really solid move for people that are jumping. So if a guy's just jumping on you constantly and he's low on health, I mean, just use your special. I mean, you hit him out of the air, and you have armor on, so basically, I mean, you can take a hit. So that's also useful for Doomsday using his stupid jump in the air, come down on you attack. What I learned is when Doomsday jumps into the air, he makes a distinct sound, and while he's coming back, he makes a different sound. So the second you hear the second sound, you need to hurry up and do your special. Doomsday will fall right down onto your special and take about 35% of however much this special does. That's another thing I learned with Green Lantern. All in all, he's a pretty solid character. That's why he's my main character. I'm not, uber pro at this game yet. I just know a few characters I'm trying to practice with Sinestro, but Green Lantern's definitely my main. So if you like this video, then I appreciate it. If you didn't like it, I'm sorry. I'm not the best commentator ever. I just wanted to kind of give you my thoughts on this character. But, take it all in stride, and if this video helped you at all, then that's good. That was the main point of it. So thank you for your watching, and hopefully this helped you learn some strength against Green Lantern and some ways to kind of beat his game. And before I close the video, I want to tell you my two main struggles with Green Lantern. The two characters I think that are great counters against Green Lantern are probably Deathstroke and Sinestro. Mostly because when Green Lantern jumps to do his up ram, Deathstroke can shoot you out of the air. I mean, it's easy for him. He shoots you much faster than you can use your projectile. I just lost to Deathstroke earlier today. I couldn't get close to him. Sinestro's another good character because his little meteor is faster than Green Lantern's bullet. And so if it's a range game between Sinestro and Green Lantern, Sinestro will most likely win. So if you're fighting Green Lantern, maybe you want to consider one of those two characters, because I know they give me a hard time. So thanks for watching, and hope to see you again later.